National Football League.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, there's a look at the Packers head coach. His guys playing well, 4-2 through the first 6 games. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach, Mike Tomlin. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Packers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Miller now to return it, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to 1 score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, if this thing's within 1 score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Backs over the middle, but it's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Edgerrin Cooper on the coverage.
158! Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2.
The
Packers offense ready to see the football for the second time. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Josh Jacobs past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 98 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Miller now to return it, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Let's start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Rashawn Gary getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Rodgers was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Rodgers. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this 1st quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. Down. At the 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Now, Jacobs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
At the 24-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 22 now. Here's second down and 7.
Ready, set.
From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Here we go.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Packers first down. And 8 yards to
Ready,
go.
quick.
First down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football on the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Love, as they've got it with first and 10.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second touchdown of this first half. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards
From 29. Here's second and 6.
at the 29-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Lucas Van Ness. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 41, it's second and 1.
Let's go now.
We'll go play action with Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds distance, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Come on, set. Cut, cut.
Love to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. To throw is Rodgers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Set, cut. Cut, cut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up
Here we
2nd
go,
and
set.
7. At the 27-yard
They'll keep it on the ground here again. They'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Derek Harmon, first-rounder out of Oregon, there for the stop.
That's a gain of 5.
Set,
Brings up
ready.
3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's got a man, it's Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is J.K. Dobbins. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Colts get the victory here. They win it by 10. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the second-year man, Spencer Rattler. A 14-yard touchdown pass. The Saints find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Miller now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Kenny Clark in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
That's caught. Right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Rodgers in trouble, and down he goes. Edgerrin Cooper. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
On play action, Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jayden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
McManus on for the point after. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Brandon McManus to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And the Steelers first down.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Rashawn Gary getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as he'll take it forward to the 27.
Ready?
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And knock him down just shy of the 40. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
Come on, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Set, ready.
Now Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have the Packers 1st down. On a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one up top for Dobbs. And he's into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown Packers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Exiting the pocket right. And good work defensively to stop this one after a gain of 5. And it will be 4th and long.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats.
Here we go.
It has all been on display throughout. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Flex, ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26. A good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
Ready, ready.
They run out of the gun, and here's Lloyd. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
On the bootleg, it's Love. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
And 5 yards to go.
Set, ready. Cut, cut.
Here's Love. Inside the 10, it is caught, and he will get into the end zone. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Brendan McManus to kick
Both
off
teams
for
ready to
Green
go
Bay.
once more as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard
The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one
Brings up
on the
second
last
and
play,
11.
so now it's
At the
2nd and 11.
29-yard line.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it just seems like anytime this offense has gotten anything positive going, it's been this pass rush that has immediately shut it down. And this has been a clinic tape on how you rush the passer. And I promise you, they want to finish this thing out here with a shutout.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Set, hut. Ready?
Running is Jacobs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.